everyone, and welcome to VAW Turbulence. Hello, Miss Sarah. How are you today, darling? Looking lovely as always. Get your friends in here. TP them in. Just make sure they're on the outside of the barricade. Please ask them to de-hut and de-script any unnecessary items. Rowdy, what are you doing, sweetheart?
I have an announcement to make. It is concerning this very first match.
Okay.
I'll tell you that Jay Porta, who has been talent scouting and finding people to come and wrestle for us in the VAW, has found a real killer diller.
Has been buried alive. He's behind me inside that tomb. You put him in a casket match with me, Vince. You actually agreed to putting him in that match. So guess what, Vince? His fate is not on my shoulders. You knew just how sick and twisted I was, Vince. This is on your shoulders, Vince. Now, let's see if we can hear anything from Rob Crisis in his final minutes of
Oh my God.
See you all at VAW.
What a sick sumbitch that is, ain't it?
Well, remember last week, Rowdy, he grabbed him and took off with him in a hearse. So now we see what he did with him. Oh my God!
He buried him alive.
2 weeks ago, that's right, Sarah. I'm sorry, it was 2 weeks ago. Crap!
Welcome to my store. Click me for more.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, that is something. Well, that was really, really creepy. I know you fans know it. I know it. Damien is a sick man, and that's what it is. That's what's happening. And Red Blackheart gets to wrestle him tonight. I reckon.
I hope he doesn't.
Really.
I hope he doesn't do the same thing to Red.
I think this is a mind game of his. I think he's playing mind games. He's trying to intimidate Red Blackheart. Red Blackheart's a tough son of a gun, so that's not going to be easy.
I don't know.
I got good news. I got good news. You want to hear some good news, fans? Jenny Porta has really recruited a new wrestler. A very, very, very good wrestler. Former Hawks. Hawks and and Hellcats wrestling champion Ziva the Mad Hatter. She's in our first match. Give it up for Ziva the Mad Hatter.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen Zeba the Mad Hatter in action, gone up whenever she was at Hawks, oh my God. Guys, seriously.
I'll tell you what, she's taking on one of our newest lady wrestlers too.
Zeba is the most unpredictable female wrestler I have ever seen in that ring.
Unpredictable versus unpredictable, because Christy, the Nightmare Queen, she is unpredictable.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first match of the evening is Zeba the Mad Hatter versus Christy. And both these, we've seen Christy before in action. She is one tough little cookie. Now, I have seen Zeba before in action as well over at Hawks when she was there. And like I said, trust me, she is very, very unpredictable. So it is going to be a very interesting match.
It is. And I'll tell you, if that entrance music didn't creep you out, that's the thing about Christy. She's from, most wrestlers are from here and there. She's from a mortuary. What does that tell you?
Most definitely.
Both ladies are about the same height, looks like, staring each other down, and it's a elbow tie-up, and they are really, really ready to fight.
Uh-oh, now they're circling each other, checking each other out.
Playing mind games, no doubt.
No doubt about it. Oh, and Zeba is just punching the fire out of Christy now. I bet Christy comes right back one of her own. And an eye rake.
Referee warns Christy to watch the eyes. I don't even know if Christy hears him. With a big boot right there. Puts down Zeba, the Mad Hatter.
Christy's helping her up. And then punches her.
And Zeba fights back, and the fans are digging it.
Like I said, ooh, just stomping on Christy. Oh, Zeba just headbutted her. And a chick kick knocks her down.
I'll tell you what, both of these ladies are going to tear each other apart. I'll tell you what, they're both unpredictable. Christy's got a morbid sense of humor and a craziness. Mad Hatter, I can tell right now, is tough. I've not seen her fight before, but I know she's very good at what she does. She won't be champion in Hawks if she wasn't. This is a great match.
Yeah, she is one tough lady. So, we'll see. Christy ties her up in a wrist lock.
DDT! That's a spine-rattling DDT right there.
Yes, it is. Christy's getting up kind of slowly now. Zeba is still on the mat.
I'll tell you what, this is quite a match, and it's the first match. It's got main event characteristics, and that is how we do it. That's how we roll here in the VAW.
Now, I've also heard that Zeba likes to do tea party matches, which, by my understanding, is tables with tea sets set up on them. So that's going to be interesting to see if she brings that to VAW as well.
I can imagine busting a teapot full of hot tea over another wrestler's head. Oh my God!
That's going to be definitely different. Oh, Christy's telling her to get up, that she's slow. Oh, but Zeba is up.
Shadow Wolf.
Shadow. Christy just catches Zeba with a big old punch, but Zeba is right back. But Christy oh wait, Christy does. Zeba catches her and off with her head.
Oh my! I've seen pile drivers, and that one right there is a killer dealer.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, Zeba is not a lady to be tangled with. That's more than likely how it's going to go, Shadow. And Zeba performs a moonsault down on Christy. But both ladies are on the mat.
The wear and tear of this fight is affecting both athletes. You know that when you wrestle, there's a lot of adrenaline, the excitement of knowing you're being watched by the fans, the excitement of knowing you're going on TV and millions of people going to be watching you. That has a factor, and that will tire you out.
Well, Zeba is already up. Christy is still laying out on that mat.
Christy comes from a mortuary, and her father used to do experimental surgeries on her. They say that she went insane because of that, and she's used to lying on a table. So watch it when she's lying down. That makes her very dangerous.
Christy catches Zeba with a suplex, but Christy is still getting up awfully slowly. I don't think she'd recovered from that moonsault very well yet. But she's got Zeba and picking her up again.
Mad Hatter, she is tough, knows what she's doing in the ring. And sometimes when they lie on the ring floor, they're just getting their wind back. They take advantage of that time.
Christy whipped her in those ropes, and Zeba comes right back out and catches her with a huge drop kick.
And the effects were delayed. Christy head probably spinning before she fell down. Now Zeba goes for the
1, 2, and not enough for 3.
Close, but no potato.
That's right. Shadow, you better behave, because Zeba will kick your butt.
I'll tell you, she ready to throw tea at him.
Probably.
Watch out, you drink too much tea, it's going to make you TT.
Oh! Oh, and Ziba is out of the ring. Right down here in front of us. Rowdy, why do they always have to come down here by our table? Ay!
Oh my gosh!
She's up on the table now. Yeah, we might ought to get up and move. Ay, ay, ay. Just got my chair nice and warm too.
Well, I tell you what, I don't want to get knocked in the head with a boot or a fist accidentally intended for the opponent and it hits me. I mean,
I know.
I may need to get hit in the head to get some more sense, but by gosh, I don't need any help with it.
Well, she hit Ziba with that enziguri, and now Christy's picking her up. And she's doing those huge corner attacks on her out here outside the ring. Sarah's still counting them out.
Oh my. She slams Ziba's head into the table. I wouldn't be surprised if blood happens. Referee Sarah's watching like a hawk.
Christy's picking Ziba up. I don't see any blood, Rowdy, but still. But Ziba catches her with a kick to the gut. These ladies better hurry and get back in the ring because Sarah is already on a count of 5. And she just whips her back up into that ring. Alright, let's see if it's safe to sit back down now.
I'm back now because they ain't going back, I don't think. I'll just be ready to jump back if I have to.
I know, right? And Ziba just caught her with a spear. And he's just pounding away on Christy.
VAW also, I see bad boys here to watch the match. I know them from the Pink Cadillac Club. We all go there to rock and dance and stuff. And man, I'm glad you're here, Mr. Bad Boy.
Ziba is picking her up after that vicious pounding. Wow.
I'll tell you what, these two ladies have fought in and out of the ring. You know what? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I've seen her do this before, Rowdy. Oh, no. Oh. And there it is, the Tea Party twist.
That looks painful.
Oh, you know it is.
She's twisted up Christy in knots and parts that don't even twist.
Yeah. And did Christy tap out?
She tapped.
She tapped. So the winner of your match is Ziba the Mad Hatter. What a way to start out here in VAW with her first win.
Usually when at the finish of a match, win or lose, Christy will tell her opponent that she'd look good on her table. What do you suppose that means?
I don't know, but she, let's see. She didn't say that today, so yeah.
Today she was totally beaten.
Alright guys, please, 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 if you have your mics on, make sure they're turned off. The only ones that need to have their mics on is VAW staff.
As we say, turn off your mics, turn off your AOs, turn off your tummy tuckers.
No worries.
Take off your pixel peckers and pixel pussies. You don't need them in this show.
Alright, I guess we better pay some bills, huh, Rowdy?
Ah, yes.
We have got butts, booze, and bikes. Like trucks, cars, or motorcycles? Or maybe you just like to sit at home and have a toke? Well, butts, booze, and bikes have a wide range of products for all your SL needs. Custom poses, texture, sounds, and full builds. Contact Master Jinx Resident, Master Jinx 240 Resident for any questions you may have or quotes for those builds. Oh, guys, I'm just getting word now that the grave that we happen to see, that Demon put Rob in, is somewhere in the VAW vicinity. I mean, oh my God, it's right over there.
I see it. Yeah, I see it. Oh my.
Wow. Well, I got distracted by that. Now, guys, VAW does have an official website. I'll just copy and paste it to local so y'all can go check it out. Keep up to date on everything going on here at VAW. There it is. Let's see what else we got going on here. E-mesh hunts. If y'all are interested in e-mesh hunts, please contact Jenny Porta for any information about that. I do believe she's got a hunt going on right now, or it's fixing to start, something like that. So y'all need to seriously go check it out, get with her if you are interested in being in that. Let's see what else have we got going on here. I think that's all I've got for this round. So, I guess we're going to be getting ready for our next match.
Our next match, the one that put Rob Crisis in the grave, is going to be in action. Damien Hex. He's taking on Red Blackheart.
So, does everybody like Rob's final resting place? I made sure that he had a front row seat for the next person that's gonna join him. And I've already started on the grave for that unlucky soul. Everybody thought that I was kidding when I said, you go into a match with me, I will bury you alive. Well, I don't think anybody believes that I'm kidding anymore. So come on, Red. Let's get your grave buried.
I'll tell you what, Damien Hicks is one bad sumbitch.
Yeah, he may be, but we know that Red is tough as nails as well. So
I'll tell you what, Red Blackheart, if you fought him in the past, you'd wind up fighting the whole Blackheart family. Well, that has changed. Red Blackheart stands alone, and he fights alone. And you know what? He is not intimidated by anyone. Damien is a master of intimidations and mind games, as you can tell. But the question is Red Blackheart that will burst, that he knows what's going on with Damien?
well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your second match. Damien coming in at 6'4", weighing 280 pounds. And he comes from wherever he wants. Red Blackheart is 6'4", 341 pounds, from Townsend, Georgia. So we are going to see what happens between these two men. Sarah, are they ready to go? Evidently so.
A Georgia Southerner, raised on grits and gravy, boy, I tell you what, you know he can fight. Opening shot of the match, a clothesline that takes down Damien.
Red is not wasting any time with him at all.
Leg drop and Irish whip.
Sarah, you might watch out, sweetie. You can be fixing to get hit.
Now Damien with a clothesline of his own. Both of these men have been in this business for quite some time. Both of them are legends in this business. So this match too has main event qualities in it.
Both men locked up in the ring now, giving a little bit of a test of strength going on. I mean, he thinks he's going to put Red over there in a grave over there beside Rob. I don't know about that.
Well, It's a collar elbow tie-up. Red snaps it into a wrist lock. Red is a strong man. And there's an elbow.
And Red just shoves him back.
Red must have hurt his back or something because he's got a kind of a limp to him in this match. But going into a match injured already, that is gotta be difficult.
Oh, and a huge corner splash. Damien getting up slowly over here. But he's up. Oh! And Damien catches Red with a spear.
That waylaid him. That has Red on the match, on the mat floor, and he is vulnerable to Mr. Damien Head. Front face lock with a punch.
Oh, and a huge kick to the gut as well. And a headbutt. Ouch!
You know that wrestler used a headbutt in the first match. It seems to be the theme tonight. I noticed in different matches they have certain moves that seem to appear in all 3 or all 4 matches during the show. So tonight, I guess, is the headbutt night.
I guess so. He's got Red up in that corner. He's kicking him with those huge knee strikes.
Actually, there was a wrestler did a butt move one time. His name was Iceman King Parsons in Dallas. He'd swing a man into the ropes, come back, jump up in the air, and hit him with his lower back. That looked kind of weird. And they all called that the butt. I don't know if he had gas in the midst of the move that really knocked him out. Was his gas? I don't know.
Red is down on the mat.
Damien has been looking at that gravesite from time to time with a snicker and a sneer, and then he turns and starts and fights against Red. But I tell you, he's always watching that tombstone. It must be a matter of pride for him.
Oh, and he's got Red up in the corner and just pounding on him. Sarah's telling him to get out of the corner and stop it. But he catches him with that corner splash, but Red comes back with a spear and knocks him down.
That spear neither almost took him in half. Looked like it was a desperation move, but it worked.
And just a 2 count. Oh, and Red is with those huge boots just stomping on him. Uh-oh. Is Red going up in that red light district over there?
Looks like the high-risk district is, and there he goes.
Oh!
Elbow. Reminds me of, ooh, yeah. Macho Man.
Ouch.
7. Damien is slow to his feet, and so is Red. This match has taken a lot out of both of these wrestlers.
Yes, it has. He's still looking over there at that grave, though.
Yeah, he's sneered. You see that sneer in his face? Almost like a Elvis sneer. He's really proud of that.
Yes, he is. And Red
got up and super kicked him. And Red falls down from exhaustion.
Oh, wow.
He missed.
Red's not even trying to get... Well, he's slowly getting up now. Damien's just standing there looking at him, smirking. But Red is up. Oh, and the hex drop.
I think that could do it. And look at that man coming up into the ring, all filthy, dirty. He got mud all over his clothes. I think he done come out of that grave.
It looks like he just did. I mean, he is... Oh my God, he's filthy. And he just punches him. And they are just going at it, blow for blow.
And the referee disqualifies Red Blackheart because Damien's on the brunt of the attack.
But Rob is just covered in all kinds of dirt and yuck. And he just Rob kicks him right to the face.
Nicely done. Did you see that right up? Just jumped right up in the air. Oh my God. He midlife crisis Damien, but the thing is, Damien.
Oh my gosh.
He still wins by disqualification, and look at Rob Crisis.
Oh, he was just covered.
Dude, you need a shower, man. You stink. Don't you know it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, Rob.
Damien! You think burying me is going to end me? Guess what? You just released a monster I had buried. Sleep. Remember, pleasant dreams.
Rowdy, did you hear that crazy, psychotic laugh that he had? Oh my God.
I'll tell you what. I want to know, are we a wrestling federation or a funny farm?
that didn't sound anything like the Rob Crisis we used to know. Yeah.
Not at all.
Maybe,
I tell you,
maybe him being buried alive kind of, yeah, affected him. So, shall we say?
see, Damien thought he had really defeated him and demoralized him and really, really ruined his career. But you know something?
And Damien and Red are still at it in the ring.
I think what happened with Rob Crisis is it awakened him. It awakened the sleeping giant. I tell you, Damien must feel like how how the Japanese felt when they bombed Pearl Harbor and said they awoke the sleeping giant. Well, I think Damien awoke the sleeping giant to Rob Crisis, and it's got hell to pay.
I have no clue, but that was just wow. I've never heard Rob like that before. Never. And that was just really, really weird. Yeah, I think he has, Jinx. I think he has.
Gosh, I tell you, if you've been buried for 2 weeks, I reckon you'd be crazy too if you survived it.
Wow.
You know, we got about 6 people in our wrestling show that have mental issues. I mean, is that a prerequisite to be a pro wrestler?
I don't know, Roddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it's time we pay a few more bills. Let's see here. ABM, All Breedables Market, offers rental stalls for all your breedables. The market also has one-stop shopping for your breedables. We currently are running Miru auctions 4 days a week. Patron auctions are available upon request. If you need any information about selling any of your breedable animals inside SL, please contact myself or Naders Too Cool for more information on that. Let's see here. What else we got? VAW sponsorships. Do you own a business in VAW? Well, we are proud to announce that we are offering sponsorship packages starting at a low price of 200 lindens a month. If you want to be the best, then come to the best. Contact Vince for more details on that. And we also have a Twitter account, guys. I will drop that information in local for you so you can go check it out there. You can also keep up to date on all the information going on here at VAW. So make sure you go sign up for that. And while we are getting ready for our third match of the evening,
Welcome to my store. Click me for more information.
Ladies and gentlemen, now in the ring, we have a Demon. Coming in at 6'4", weighing 275 pounds, from parts unknown.
Funniest thing I ever heard at a wrestling show, some master wrestler, they said, parts unknown, weight unknown.
Now entering the ring, we have Michael Dark Matter, coming in at 6 foot, even weighing 156 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, and he is accompanied to the ring by his lovely manager, Miss Dixie Hex.
Well, Dixie Hicks noticed his talent, took him aside, and now that he's under her tutelage, look at this, he's in the main event.
Yes, he is.
He is outweighed and he is shorter than his opponent.
Yes, very much. But I've seen Michael in the ring before. He may be new, but he is very, very good. I mean, he's lightning quick with a lot of his moves. And yeah, I think he's going to be able to hold his own with him. Oh, and he catches him with that drop kick.
Michael is fast. He's quicker than a hiccup, as I'd say.
That he is.
Has to be, in order to wrestle against a big man like that, you better be quick and you better be very, very well versed in all kinds of moves that you can do when you're very quick.
Yes. Oh, and he catches him with that DDT. For a 1, 2, but not enough for 3. Dixie's cheering him on, telling him, you know this. Oh, but Demon catches him with a huge boot. And he is on the mat. See, Demon's, he's got the experience here over Michael. So that may be, the turning point in this match. And a huge fish drop right down on top of him.
You can expect
1, 2, but Michael kicks out.
You can expect moves of high impact and strength coming from the Demon.
Most definitely.
Michael, that may not put it out, but Michael's going to have a fight on his hands, as you can see he does.
Michael just shoves him back. And he catches him with a hurricanrana, taking the big man down.
That's what I'm talking about. A smaller wrestler's got to be fast and do things like that very fast. Now, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Michael is climbing up to the high-risk district. And can he fly?
Oh, yes he can. That huge flying elbow. Going in for the pin. 1.
That got him a 2 count, but not a win.
Well, Sarah only counted 1.
So he got a 1 count.
Still. But Demon comes up and kicks him in the gut. Oh! Yeah. And whips him into those ropes. And takes him down. Ouch.
I always say about the big guy, if he could just get his hands on him, that would be it for the little guy. But not quite in this match.
Demon's got him, picking him up. And a deathplex on Michael.
Wow, over and over again.
Oh! Looks like Michael is out.
He ain't moving.
No, he's not. But Demon's picking him up again. And but Michael catches him with an eye rake.
But Michael is not out of this match. Eye rake, and he's back in the match. Dixie Hex is yelling at Michael, saying, "Do what you have to." Did you see that, Lobo?
Yeah, I did.
In the cajon.
Michael's going in. 1, 2.
And
but not enough for 3.
Now both wrestlers are taking a breather. They're down, trying to get their strength back, trying to get rejuvenated, taking a few deep breaths, trying to get back in the game.
They could also be contemplating what they're going to do next, as far as moves and stuff, to try to take their opponent down as well.
They call wrestling a game of human chess, so a smart wrestler's going to be 2 or 3 moves ahead of his opponent.
Demon looks like he's going to be the first one up. But he's picking Michael up. Whips him into these ropes. But Michael catches him with a rebound crossbody. Nice move.
Quicker than a hiccup. He is using his speed as an advantage. Now, it looks like Michael is going up to the top turnbuckles.
Again. And a swanton bomb.
A swanton bomb that Jeff Hardy would be jealous of.
1, 2, but not enough for 3 again. Just a 2 count.
I'll tell you, these two wrestlers have gone at it full strength, and everybody likes an underdog, because I can understand the fans being on Michael's side, but he's got the manager. But there's also fans that are on the side of the Demon Rage. Demon Rage is kind of quiet in the ring. He just lets his fighting do his talking for him.
Demon whips Michael into the corner. Oh, and Demon performs releases the rage on Michael. Ugh.
That is one multiple move that looks badass.
Yes, it is.
A splash followed by punches and kicks. And
there's a Demon strike.
High impact moves. He better move him away from the corner of that ring.
Yeah, he's got him by the foot, dragging him out.
Dixie Hex is cheering her man on, and as she is concerned right now, it looks like it's curtains for Michael Darkmat.
Demon says it's time to finish this. He's picking him up. Oh boy. Kicks him in the gut. And yeah.
He performed the shut the fuck up.
Going in for the pin now. 1, 2, and 3. Demon is the winner of this match.
And you know what, fans? That's our show. This main event match was a great fight. Either one of them could have won, and it turned out that the big man won it all. It's one thing to be big and clumsy. It's another thing to be big and know how to use your bigness as an advantage. And that is exactly what the Demon Rage has done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for tonight. Make sure you are back here next Thursday at 3 p.m. to see what happens then, to see actually how possibly crazy Rob Crisis has gone since he was buried alive, and what happens next. So make sure you are here.
Same bat time, same bat check.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.